drag racing for the PS4, yeah. My first trying career. I did a race a while ago. It was pretty basic and what to do. It was a course I was using Mr. John Force. Wasn't much I didn't see there. Okay, let's see career. Slowed by reverse forward one. Reverse simultaneously. I don't know what to expect on this career mode. Hopefully it's a good career.
Hey, there you are. Congratulations again on your promotion to team manager. And welcome to your new NHRA drag racing team. I'm the team's crew chief. I wear a lot of hats around here, but right now my job is to get you up to speed. Last season, it wasn't great. We didn't perform very well, and we still don't have a lot of funding, but I'm certain that with you as manager, we can turn it around. Let's climb the rankings, race against the best, and take home that championship trophy. But before we think about that, I'm here to help you learn the basics about drag racing. Come on, let me show you the ropes.
Okay.
This is our test track. Here we can try out our vehicles and any setup changes you make in a relatively safe environment. Right now, we compete in stock vehicle drag racing. The idea is fairly simple. Floor the throttle, keep the car straight, don't crash, and be fastest to the finish line. Seems easy, right? It's a little more complicated than that. Don't worry, we'll take you through the steps one by one. The first phase of drag racing is the burnout. The goal of a burnout is to heat up the tires and lay down tire rubber on the track to have better grip at the start line.
Steady burnout. Super modified Pro Mod and Pro Style features steady burnout. Steady burnout is about getting your back wheels to spin and heat up while remaining in place, looking firm. Hold the brake and throttle. Once your back tires are spinning, disengage your brakes and let your vehicle roll to build up the heat. Also lay down a patch of tire rubber to increase grip. As it starts to deviate, controlled by counter steering in front of her.
Now you'll want to let go of the brake. Great work! The tires are nice and hot. You put down good rubber onto the track. You should have some excellent grip off the start line now.
Once having reached a perfect tire temperature, 175, you can choose to finish the burnout early by braking to shifting down and reversing back. However, be sure to take into account the temperature dropping while you are slowing down. If you keep going, the burnout will always finish automatically after a certain distance. That might keep eventually laying down as much rubber on the track, but you might lose.
Now that your tires are warmed up, you need to roll back over the staging line. Shift down until your car enters reverse gear. Once you're in reverse, press the throttle gently to roll the car back into the staging area. Okay, now we can begin the staging process. The staging line is where we start the race from. Shift up into forward gear and gently roll forward.
Staging is about getting the front wheels of your vehicle from the pre-staging line onto the staging line. The lines are represented by the staging lights. The upper light turns on, your front wheels are on the pre-staging. Light turns on, your front wheels are on the staging line. On the staging line, you hold the brake. Turn out your final position, start the countdown phase. Okay.
Be careful not to stage too deep. If you cross the staging line as a jump start, it's an instant disqualification. This is what we like to call the Christmas tree. Notice the large row of lights below the staging lights? That will tell you when you can start to floor. When the amber light turns on, that means it's time to react. You got a few tenths of a second before the green light turns on, so hit the throttle as quickly as you can. If you do cross the deep staging line while the amber light is shining, the red light will turn on. The red light signals a disqualification. Once the light turns green, it's go time. Only then can your car cross the staging line.
Shift on during the race, so this port this time shifting just right to maintain your accelerator. But I want to shift and indicate lights, so just something might just.
Release the parachutes. They slow down the vehicle dramatically without putting excessive pressure. Great work! You made it across the finish line, and you managed to stop your vehicle before hitting the sandbox. Let's head on over to the garage and get you more acquainted with the inside.
You get your team. Okay, okay. Okay, then this. Okay.
Let's buy a new part to use in the upcoming race weekend. Because these parts are brand new, they're better quality than your previous ones. They'll also last longer and improve the performance of your vehicle. Feel free to purchase any part that catches your eye.
You buy new parts or something to be able to silver stars. The higher the quality, the better the part. Statistics are. However, for every quality, there are very different versions with their own advantage. The durable version has higher durability and will last long, but less power. Performance version is best power, has lower durability balance. Okay, so. Let's see. Oh, wait on that.
Welcome to the garage area. This is where you prepare the vehicle for the upcoming race weekend. Your vehicle is divided into different parts, which affect the performance.
Okay, so figure it out. Let's do this. Sure. So we're at Auto Club, looks like. Test pass.
Welcome to your first race weekend. Let me explain how NHRA competition works. Every NHRA championship season is broken up into several different race weekends. During a race weekend, you earn points towards your championship total. The driver with the most points at the end becomes the champion and gets a championship Wally to add to their trophy cabinet. Winning a race weekend not only earns you a Wally, it nets you a decent haul of cash as well. A race weekend consists of 3 days on track. Test races on Friday, qualifiers on Saturday, and elimination races on Sunday.
You have now begun your journey to compete amongst the best in the NHRA championships. To reach that point, you will have to improve your vehicle and team adventure through the class by investing in class R&D. And it could be a volatile sport. You are not expected to win every race in championship, but progress and improve over time. No, that's what it should be. So, let's start with it. Listen to this Mario Hansen, dude.
Drag racing fans, welcome to the NHRA These drivers give it absolutely everything every time their wheels touch the brakes. With this level of competition so far this weekend, who knows what we're going to see in the finals?
Obviously, a lot of it have to deal with it. Yes. It's like it's another challenger. A Mustang. A Charger.
Looks like a little debris on the racetrack. We'll get that cleared up before the next race.
just don't know. I mean, I don't expect to be on there.
Another sensational race is in the books, and we've got more to come, so don't go anywhere.
That's what you got to win. You know, got to get your stuff so you can get.
It's time for our next race of the weekend. Hopefully you're ready.
This is the pit. Here we do maintenance between races. Here you can repair low-integrity parts, replace broken parts, or tune the car. Parts will always break down over time in this sport, but mishandling will lead to more issues. So be careful when you're out there on track. You have a set amount of time to make all your repairs and replacements, so make sure you plan accordingly.
Well, I say yellow there, so that's okay. Okay. Gone over again. More embarrassing than the first ass whooping she gave me.
The NHRA, that's the National Hot Rod Association, is the largest auto racing sanction body.
Damn it.
The line has been crossed by one of our competitors. That's a DQ.
Yeah, we're son of a bitch. Christy, you go whoop my booty.
Looks like a little debris on the racetrack. That cleared up.
What?
Red light on the tree. Looks like one of the cars has jumped the line early.
Oh, God.
The NHRA, that's the National Hot Rod Association, is the largest auto racing sanction body. Stay tuned for more exciting NHRA Championship drag racing action powered by Champion.
Okay.
Love to see all of our young That's it for today's event, folks. From everyone here at the NHRA, get home safe, and we'll see you next time for another incredible weekend of high-octane racing. There's another race down, and if this competition stays this fierce moving forward, we are shaping up.
Got 10 points. So I think I should look into getting an engine one. Yeah, don't win. It's not that big a deal, you know. Again, starting a new team. Let's see, store. I did look at engine. I'm looking at that engine right there. That gives me more torque. That gives me an 80. That gives me an 85. Now, I remember that's gonna be. This has got to be the one in the middle, or that one. They don't show me the engine. Just don't show me the durability. Hold up. So parts. I don't really need that one anymore. Okay. Garage. That's actually still a bit. Yes. Right? I don't see my freestar. I thought I just. Hold on. So be careful.
This is the Research and Development Department. Here you can start R&D projects to improve your parts. Pay attention to how much money and time each R&D project will cost. These improvements are permanent and transferable to newly installed parts, so don't worry. You can swap parts as much as you want after an R&D project is complete. Let's start an R&D project. Take your pick.
Aerodynamics. Piece of grip. Maybe the grip will be the top speed. I don't know, right there. Tucson. Okay. Made him. Actually, I'll stop this. I made him